in bringing me to believing in Christ, his voice was the loudest voice that I heard. And I heard it no telling how many hundreds of times. So yeah, Vietnam had a big impact on me coming to the Lord.
This month, I'm proud to recognize U.S. Army Sergeant Alvin Lynch of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Born in Hamilton, Alvin was drafted for the Vietnam War at age 21. He was deployed as part of the 82nd Airborne Division, participating in some of the most intense combat operations in Vietnam. Alvin was wounded in action and had multiple brushes with death.
But I had just what I call divine protection whenever I was over there. I had a hand grenade that didn't go off that would have took me out. And there's probably 7 or 8 things that I could talk about.
On one particular night, he decided to sleep on the small air mattress provided to him, instead of sleeping on the ground as he normally did. This decision to sleep on an air mattress would save his life. The mattress absorbed the blow of a piece of shrapnel from a nearby explosion, keeping it from hitting him instead. Another time, he escaped a battle in the jungle with a shoulder wound that left him in the hospital for 3 weeks. He was one of the few men in his platoon to survive the encounter. Alvin credits the prayers of his wife and local church members for bringing him home safely.
I wound up doing what I did. I survived it. I think a stronger person as a result of having lived through the things that I've lived through. And I look back on my military service fondly, believe it or not.
For more than 40 years, he has been providing heating and cooling services to the Shoals region. In 1981, he began working at C&H Cooling and Heating. He bought the business in 2006 with a friend and still runs it today. Alvin credits the military for teaching him discipline and how to deal with stressful situations that business owners often experience.
The thing about the military training starts off, and most people, including me, really hated the training that you get, the way you're treated. It has a purpose. They're yelling at you all the time. They just make life miserable. But that is training you to function under very stressful situations. And had I not had that training, I would not have been able to function in combat situations. Now that training certainly, whenever Mitch and I got into the business, it was very useful to, whenever we would have stressful situations, I'd have a tendency to think, well, I've faced a lot worse. This is not too bad. So in that respect, the military teaches a lot of discipline. Well, that's certainly something that you need in business.
But the most important thing Alvin took away from his time in the military is his faith, and he does not shy away from sharing his testimony with others. Alvin is now actively involved in Grace Life Church in Muscle Shoals, where he serves as an elder. Alabama is thankful for Alvin, and it's my honor to recognize him as the June Veteran of the Month.